Equity Mate.
I will say this about investing. Everything you do learn is cumulative. What I learned at 20 is useful.
Well, welcome to another episode of Equity Mates, a podcast where we help you learn to invest in roughly 20 minutes or less. We break down the world of investing from beginning to dividends so that you can hopefully make some returns. My name's Bryce, and as always, I'm joined by my equity buddy, Ren. How are you going, bro?
I'm very good, Bryce. How are you?
Can't complain. Bit of a different episode this time.
Yeah, you're not just joined by me. We've got someone else on the line with us.
We do. So, as we all know, the Next Top Trader wrapped up end of last week or the week before, and we announced our winner on Monday, on our Monday episode, and that was Alan from University of New South Wales. And we did promise everyone that we would get Alan on the show so that he could share some insight into his trading over the last 6 weeks and what stock it was that shot him to the top of the leaderboard, Ren. So we have him on the line now. So welcome to the show, Alan.
Hi everyone. So Alan here. Nice to meet you guys.
Good to have you on.
So Alan, you are our Next Top Trader. You are Australia's Next Top Trader, and you're going to be jetting off to New York in the near future and having a look at Wall Street. So congratulations for that.
Thank you.
So I guess we want to take this episode to unpack your 6 weeks and learn any lessons that you learn along the way and learn a little bit about Australia's Next Top Trader. So why don't we start with the competition? How did you find it, and were there any key lessons that you learnt from it?
I found the competition actually very interesting because I haven't been into similar competitions, especially when it's so short. It's 6 weeks. So we gotta actually, work hard to chase down profits if we can as short as possible in a time limit. And I also feel I've learned a lot from it because we have, helps from different kind of podcasts like you guys, and also different information given through emails as well.
So let's unpack that a bit. Ren and I also, found it challenging trading in such a short period of time. And obviously you did better than both Ren and I did.
Far better than us.
So what was, I guess the question everyone wants to know was, what was your winning move? What was the winning stock? What made you choose it? When did you buy it? So let's talk a bit about that.
Right. So I actually, first of all, in the competition, I actually tried to, focus in day trading or swing trades. But then in the middle of the competition, I actually, went for vacation with my friends. So I decided to, try to get into something that I can hold for maybe, midterm or long term. So I got into QCOM, ticket symbol QCOM, which is Qualcomm, I think.
Yeah.
And because I saw, the fundamental analysis seemed to be good, and then it actually just touched the bottom of it. So it actually reached the support. So I feel in terms of technical analysis and fundamental analysis, it seemed to be a good trade. So I just got in and waited, and almost by the end of the competition, it actually had the settlement with Apple on the lawsuit, I think, and then it jumped up so much, and it jumped me to the top of the leaderboard.
I think it was up 60% over the 6 weeks. So you did very well picking that stock. I think probably one of the best performing stocks that were picked by any trader, and well done. It took you all the way to New York.
Huge move. I mean, I hadn't even seen you in the top 20, I don't think, up until the last week, and then when the competition finished, you're at the top of the leaderboard, or maybe you're in the top 10, and I was like, what's going on here? It came out of nowhere. We noticed that you'd also made a few other trades, correct us if we're wrong, but in some gas ETFs, is that correct?
Yeah, so I've been trading, some ETFs like D-Gas and U-Gas, and sometimes maybe JNUG or NUGT as well, or TQQQ, etc. So, because those are, popular ETFs for day trades, and they've been having some quite fluctuations, and I think they're pretty good for beginners because they are easier to be predicted in short term. So it's common for day trades, I think. And I think it has been, mentioned by a lot of people as well. So if people are searching, podcasts or YouTube channels, I think many people are mentioning these trades, and yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
So, Alan, you mentioned there in your answer around your strategy that you were looking at swing trades, and then you went on vacation and you were looking at stock with good fundamentals and technicals. So is this all the strategies that you learnt through the competition, or had you been trading and investing beforehand?
Interestingly, I haven't been investing in, US stocks for too long. So before, this competition, I've been trading for around a year, and then maybe some paper trading beforehand. But then for that 1 year, I've been focusing, on short-term trades like day trades and swing trades, and maybe sometimes trying to start learning on, the fundamental analysis, because I feel like in long-term value investing might be good as well. So in this competition, it actually forced me to learn more about the fundamental analysis, because I didn't want to, lose. And at the same time, I want to have some time, to go for vacation. So it forced me to,
There you go. A 6 week trading competition taught you about long-term fundamentals. There you go.
I'm just thinking how good the life of a university student is. That the biggest challenge is worrying about your trading strategy because you want to go on holidays.
Yeah.
Oh God, life's good. Just off what Ren's saying there. So, how old are you, Alan?
20 right now.
20, right. And what are some of your, I guess, how have you learnt about your technical trading? What are some of the resources that you use? And it's a pretty complicated thing to start off with as a beginner. And, day trading is also, you need a lot of time to dedicate to it. So what's sort of your day look like when it comes to investments and stuff? Right.
So actually I've been, going to some courses that happens, in city, and sometimes I watch courses online during the free time. And I feel like, because, social media is actually helping a lot these days, because many people are willing to give out a lot of information for free, like maybe YouTube, IG. There are a lot of things that actually help you learn more about the analysis part. Because I'm a person who loves to read books. So sometimes, like during the holidays, I would just stay, in a bookshop and try to read something about trading as well. Because it's my new hobby. Has been for a while, actually. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's the thing that helped me most. Usually I try to, during weekdays, I try to sit down and then look at potential stocks, like maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes before the market starts, so that I won't actually rush into trades, or, when you see like potential stocks, you would just think about nothing and go in, because that will actually make you, be prone to more kind of mistakes. So I try to look for potential stocks beforehand, try to see because I actually chat with my friends as well about stocks. So in our group, we'll be, trying to analyze some stocks that have potential maybe for the week or for the month. And then we would try to see which are good for a day trade or maybe for a swing trade beforehand. So we still kind of treat ourselves as learning traders. So we try to focus on large cap stocks so that we can, prevent the fluctuations for maybe penny stocks or small stocks. And at the same time, we prevent maybe right before earnings or, before any report comes out, so that we can avoid the jump or the fluctuations afterwards. Unless unless we know there has been a good news, or most likely it's gonna be having a good projection in the future. That's the only time where we will actually go in before earnings or stuff.
Yeah, nice. I think something that you say there about having a group of friends that want to talk about stocks, I think that's really valuable. And obviously Bryce and I are mates, and we talked about stocks before we started this podcast. I think for any listeners out there, that's probably a really good thing, just to find like-minded people that are interested, because you just naturally talk about it more and you naturally learn from each other and can bounce ideas off each other.
Ren, do you want to give everyone your mobile number and they can text you and talk stocks with you?
Well, our Equity Mates email address is contact@equitymates.com. Happy to chat stocks with anyone through that.
Although you don't read or reply to emails. So.
Bryce is happy to talk stocks with anyone through that.
No, I really agree with that. Sorry, Ren. Yeah, continue.
No, I was just going to ask. So, Alan, we obviously try and encourage people to read a lot about investing. We both think it's such a valuable way to learn. You know, all these experts have taken the time to write these books. So, you were saying that you've read a fair few investing books as well. Do you have any must-reads or any key recommendations that you'd tell our listeners about?
I do think that, you know, like for everyone, I do think that books like about Warren Buffett or those that, you know, people write about him should be must reads. And then try to read something like if you're focusing on short-term trades, try to find books that actually help you analyze trades. Like, I think there are books, because I didn't read English books on that, but then I've read books that are very good that can actually help you analyze short-term trades, like when to get in, when to get out, and like how to use the help of the indicator and stuff. And that will actually give you, you know, kind of like an overall impression on how you can do a trade in, you know, other people's perspective. And after you've learned that, you can adjust it on your own. And I think I've heard of a book like Day Trade Made Easy. It's actually a really good book as well, although it doesn't actually make it very easy.
Misleading. So, Alan, are you trading on the ASX as well as in the United States, or what's your tendency at the moment?
Yeah, I do. I do try to, you know, trade on that as well. And, you know, sometimes I'll also go into different things, maybe sometimes stocks in my own country for long-term trades, just because I'm not there and I just don't want to, you know, just put money in the bank and let it depreciate over time, because of the bank doesn't actually give you a good interest anyway.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Do you have anything on your watch list on the Aussie market at the moment, or are you invested in anything at the moment that you'd be willing to give us a hot tip on?
I don't think I always believe that, you know, we shouldn't be trading according to anyone's opinion. Like,
right.
even if friends give me, you know, like a good stock to have a look at, I will still, you know, try to analyze it on my own and see how it goes. But I do feel like there are a few things that we can actually have a look on. For example, like Disney have been going up for 26% this month.
Yeah.
And we can still see the uptrend. And also, you know, Star Wars boosting theme parks and resorts as well, and have good blockbusters recently and seems to be good. And then there are also different things, like Apple just had their earnings coming out, and iPhone sales were expected to drop 90%, but only dropped to 17%, I think. Yeah, so the stock have been going up for quite a bit so far.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, similar things. I think this Yep.
I'm on the Disney vibe. I think I predict. Can you remember, Ren? Was it that it would outperform the S&P 500 this year or something like that? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think that was one of your predictions.
But yeah, I'm a Disney fan at the moment. I think it's a good stock. Nice. All right, Ren, you got anything?
Yeah, so, I mean, Alan, you are now Australia's next top trader officially. You can claim that, put it on your email signature, put it on your resume. That's your title for this year. And you're going to go to New York, and then hopefully we'll run this competition next year and you'll come back and you'll defend your title. So while you are Australia's next top trader, do you have any plans? Do any more trading, or how are you going to enjoy being the best?
I don't actually, you know, like focus on the title, because I feel like trading is actually kind of like changing my lifestyle in long term. So I feel like it's a really good hobby to have, and I just feel like there's still a lot to learn. Seriously, like trading is a long process. I still feel like I make mistakes from time to time. You know, there are so many things that I can do better. I can get in better. I can, you know, sell at a better timing. But I do think, if possible, I would definitely try to, you know, help people around me not feel like, you know, just focusing on money, how to make their own trades as well, so that they can actually know, like, to have an interest or maybe just benefit from the power of compounding.
Yeah,
nice one. Very, very humble champion, which is good to see. So, Alan, look, congratulations. We're stoked that, you know, you joined the competition and you had a great result and you're our next top trader champion. We hope you enjoy New York, and we hope you enjoy your tour of Wall Street. Have you been to Wall Street before?
I actually haven't. So yeah, I definitely love there. I feel like, especially when it's related to trading, it's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm looking
definitely.
forward as well.
Well, not only do you get to go to Wall Street, but you're going to get an exclusive tour of the New York Stock Exchange, which, if I'm not wrong, is now no longer something that the general public can do. So pretty lucky to be able to have that experience and see what it's like on the trading floor. So
Yeah.
you will have to come back on the show after you get back from your trip, and we can discuss it and also have a chat about where your trading's up to. So we'll endeavour to get you back on when you touchdown in Aussie again. So yeah, just mirror, I guess, what Ren said. Massive congratulations. As he said, did absolutely far better than I did. A little bit better than Ren. He certainly beat me in the comp.
Fair bit better.
So yeah, congratulations. Thanks for joining us and giving us some insight into your 6 weeks and also your strategy and journey so far. And we look forward to keeping in touch and I guess just sharing notes and going on the journey together. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining as well. I've definitely, loved the New York trade, and recommend everyone to join the competition. Learn a lot from it.
Good to hear.
And yeah, because I feel like it's gonna be helping you in long term. So yeah, definitely join it, guys.
Nice.
Equity Mates and the people appearing in this program may have positions in the companies mentioned. This is general advice only. Please speak to a financial professional to understand how it may pertain to your individual situation.
Equity Mates.
I will say this about investing. Everything you do learn is cumulative. What I learned at 20 is useful.
Equity